guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. I'm very excited for today's video because we're going through my 2025 makeup project pan. For a second, I was thinking today was as in this year's 2024, which I made the same mistakes yesterday when I'm filling out one of my medical forms. I'm just not ready for 2025, but we are in June, so we have to get myself into the mind that we are 2025 now, because 2026 is approaching. Less than 6 months until it's Christmas, and then a whole bunch of other things. Oh well, let's not think about it. Let's have a look at the progress of my makeup project pan, because I actually think I did some really good progresses. I have 25 products, wanted to meet either certain usage goal or finish it by the end of the year. And as my last update, we have, let me have a look, 23 products still rolling in. And after today's, we're gonna only have 20 products, but that's with a quotation marks, and let me walk you through it as we go through. Starting with something that I want to finish, I have this, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Primer, as well as the Guerlain Pro Perfecting Pros Primer. Obviously, I didn't finish any of these by now, but I was able to use the Maybelline Fit Me Primer 10 times till today. And I also managed to use the Guerlain one 4 times. I have to say, I'm not a very primer heavy person. I do want to minimize my pores, which is usually just around my T-zones for the most of the part. But I haven't been using it as often, so I must be really happy with my skin. I hope that's the case. So I wasn't feeling the need of have to have it. But they're travel size, and Guerlain's pretty expensive, so I do want to get to use it all up at the end of the year, although I don't know if I can make it, but I'm going to try really hard. Something else that it's on my project pan, I'm unofficially panning for many years, but I'm still unable to use it, is this one that you can't see the name, which is Lancome, the stick foundation, the tinted adore. I can't roll all the way up because that's broken, so I was managed to roll up some. I think I have this much left in general, and I use it on my face today. I love how easy it applies, nourishing, and also give a nice look, very skin-like, and it lasts all day long. Even your skin is having oils coming out, it still have that nice melt in, not causing little dots around your face or wearing off. So I want to finish this one, and I have used it 4 times, including today. So yeah, that's a bit bummer. I was using some of my concealers, like dotted all around my face, which I finished the one. You'll see that in my empty videos. That is why I've been neglecting this one. That's at least my excuse. Other couple things I want to finish. Usually I've got a couple mascaras. I have one from Rimmel. This is the Revlon, excuse me, the volumizing mascara. I don't really like this mascara, so I've used it 2 times so far. But I'm also trying to focus on the Essence one. This is I Love Extreme Crazy Volume. I've got brown mascara. They have a full packaging, which I believe this edition is limited edition many years back. But when I was using it today, I still have decent juicy product out, and it's not even drying. And this mascara, we have 12 mil, where the Revlon ones, I've got 9 mil. So I really should work in the reverse order, but I've really been focusing this one. And I've used it 28 times, including today. Nowhere near to finish. So I don't know what I'm going to go with these 2, but I feel like at least I should be able to finish this one by the end of the year. And at least that's something's out. And then the Revlon one, we'll just see if it's not drying at the end of the year, then I'll continue it. Otherwise, I'll just roll over. With usage goes, I have quite a few products. I just want to hit 30 times usage goal, and I have a few that's really close. Should be out by the next update, but we're just not there yet. Starting with my BB cream, this is the Bajor Paris Healthy Mix BB cream. I wanted to get rid of it, so I tried it. If I didn't like it, I'm gonna declutter. Oh my god, I love it. So I have to use it, right? I've got in the shade, let's see, 01 Light Clear. I've only used it 1 time, and I used it before, and every time when I wanted to get rid of it, I just love it. It's a good product. And I don't have a lot, but I just need 30 time usage because I'll have a lot of base product there if you don't know. Concealer, the one that I want to use 30 times is the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Concealer. This one, it looks yellow in the pan. I've got in the shade Creme Brulee 025. but it actually works okay on my eyes. I'm using it under the eye, but this is not the only thing. I did set it with a powder. It's working alright, so I've used it 2 times. Maybelline Perfect 4-in-1 Glow. This is like a primer, makeup, highlighter, BB cream, all-in-one. I've got it in the shade 00 Fair Light, so I cannot use it as a primer, as in a BB cream, excuse me. I can use it as a highlighter and a primer. I use it as that today, as a glowing primer. It's very glowy, but it did kind of had a moment against my foundation because this is very nourishing as well. So I really have to press it in, but once it pressed in, it's fine. So if you only use it 1 time so far, and you can tell I twisted, but there's not much. I don't know if I'll be able to use it as a highlighter or a BB cream for sure, not concealer. So most likely all over face glow primer, maybe to mix with my concealer day only. Sometimes I just conceal certain spots and I can have this as a nice glow base. I'm just keeping it in because I haven't decided to get rid of it yet, and I will see how we go as the progress goes of this project pan. Some good things coming up, don't worry. I have the Emco Beauty Instant Wand Contour Beauty Wand in the medium dark shade. I've used it 8 times. So this one is kind of a duping of a Charlotte Tilbury or this type of particular product. It's good, but what I really like while I was using this project pan, found something I'm in love with, is actually the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer. This is the Sunscreen Shady Bees. It's a mini size, and you can tell, oh my god, almost fall off. The Fenty Beauty logo is almost gone, and there's a lot of like use marks on this pan because it's such a mini pan. I have used it 26 times, including today. I kind of use it around the jawline, but I use other products as well. It's just a very nice subtle one. You can make it heavy, but I like it to be subtle. So by the next time, this definitely will hit the goal, and it's definitely staying in my collection. I love it so much, and it's not drying. It has the nice creamy texture. Love it. A palette that I'm kind of close to, but still far away. It's the Too Faced Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. I usually use it as a face palette. I think so far I haven't used it on my eyes. We have 4 shades here. Let me see if this is better. My goal is to use 2 shades for 30 usage goal to call it a day. But up to today, because I haven't used it that many times, when I look at my spreadsheet, if I hit 1 shade for 30 usage goal, I can count it as a success. So I have used Peach Pro 3 times, and then Sugared Peach 5 times, Peach Honey 1 time, Peach Pop 6 times. Because I tend to use this as a blush, and then sometimes I use the peach as a blush as well. So these 2 get the most usage. These 2 are more like, especially the bottom one, it's like a bronzer shading color, Sunkissed Tan, and this is more like a highlighter. I haven't tried it on the eyes, which they should be really beautiful, but I've got eyeshadows to work on. You know, I've got a lot of stuff to work on. And then another face palette. This is my Tarte's Contour. God. The very first product that I got from Sephora, which is this one, because I was searching tutorials, and people said if you have Tarte's, you don't need anything else. Obviously you don't, but do I really reach into it? Not really. So I've used a lot of the shades on my face today. I have used the 1 highlight shade to kind of buffing around the high point of my face, and the yellow banana shade to under my eyes, and also the medium highlight shade to go just the T area, and I didn't use any of the others. But all in all, I have used this one 4 times. The highlighter banana shade 4 times, middle highlight 4 times, the 2 side blush and a slightly contour shades 2 times, and then the bronze shade 1 time, or you can call this as a contour as well. Like this palette, don't want to get rid of it because I purchased with my own money, but maybe one day, just maybe when I'm ready, I can let it go. Then for my highlighter, I have the Clinique Cheek Pop Highlighter Gold Celebration Pop. This is a Ox edition, so it's a few years back. You can see the arcs are getting less and less obvious. I have used this one 25s. I didn't use it today, but I've used it quite a lot while I was in Japan. This one and the Fenty Beauty should be out next time. I also should be able to finish the Revlon Cream Blush. This is in the shade Nude. I don't think they still have these anymore. There's definitely a bit of a dent, but because it's cream, you can make the dent if you wish. So I don't want to say I have made a huge dent, but I've used this 23 times. Didn't use it today, but I actually do really like it from time to time. Maybe I'll get rid of it at the end of the year as well. I still like, there are days I really like it, but there are other days I'm like, not as much as I thought. You know, I was kind of going back and forth with this one as well, but still not a product that I can see myself get rid of it completely. Another concealer, if I can found it, that I'm trying to use 30 times, which is the Time Bomb Concealer. Let me show you. It comes in a little jar. The outer circle is definitely a bit of drying, so what I do is I only focus in the center. If I get rid of the outer circle, then obviously the product underneath is still good, but I don't need to at this stage. Oh, did I see a big crack there? Okay, so in the center it's still creamy, but like, yeah, I can tell this product is drying out. Oh no. Anyway, I've used it 16 times. Didn't use it today. It is a bit heavy, so I only use a really light dot. Now think about it, I should work this concealer with maybe the Maybelline Glow, because this is more hydrating and glow. This is giving a heaviness, so maybe they'll counteract each other a little bit and still keep the concealing properties in. Could be a good combo or not, who knows. But yeah, I'm keeping it and maybe, just maybe get rid of it at the end of the year. IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pore Setting Powder. I bought it because Angie really liked it. And I used it and I was like, yeah, this is good. But I definitely don't love as much as how she enjoyed it. So I was able to use it 11 times. I don't know if I hit the goal by the end of the year, because what I end up really reaching for is a lot of the RCMA translucent powder. Although you can only see I used 8 times, it's not the most. A lot of days I was just using a pressed powder, and this is just like a random pressed powder from CoverGirl, the True Blend. I like it, and you can see there might be some hardening pans, but when I brush it in, all these little particles find itself, so it's working perfect for me to do quick touch-ups. I just found powder compact easier for retouch, especially under the eyes or after you wipe off some of the oil, and wear the setting loose powder only when you first set your makeup. But yeah, I just want to use these two a little bit more, and just one day I'll finish the RCMA because it's such a big peppermint bottle. Then I have the MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Chili, my very first MAC lipstick given by one of my besties from high school. I love you so much still. I don't want this one to go bad. It's not going bad, but I want to use it. But I don't have the occasion of having really red lips these days. Well, I mean, I could always put it on, doesn't matter what day, but I'm kind of waiting for the occasion, so I've used it 2 times so far. The one that I actually be reaching out a lot, and I'm using it on top of another lip gloss, is the DB Cosmetics Luminous Lip Gloss in the shade Red Hot. I purchased this myself after swatching it in store. Love it. Juicy, glowy, but also not sticky. I obviously have a bit of worn off, but you can still see the red color on it because I've been drinking coffee and talking. As you do daily task throughout the day, that shiny glossy feeling does diminish, and I kind of like it because it's always so juicy. It feels a bit weird, but if I want to touch up, it will just give me that nice gloss again. I have used this one 8 times including today. I will not get rid of it. I'm actually thinking buying more shades, but I just had a look in my stash. I don't need more shades, so just contain myself right now. You can do this. Speaking of the lip that I've got, I do have one that I forgot to say, and that is the Maybelline Color Joy Intense Lip Paint. This is in the shade 05 Stripped Down. This one is no longer available. I wanted to finish this or destroyed by the end of the year, and I managed to use it 6 times. I don't think I'll be able to finish it by the end of the year, although when I use it today, there's a big air popped out and then got it on my jeans as well, so I'm having a nice stain on my jeans, but I still don't feel like it's towards the bottom at all, but I'll use it as much as I can. I like the tone, like it's a bit mauvey, but it also doesn't bring brightness to my life. Like it just brings everything down a little bit, which is why I topped it up with the red color to, you know, give a bit of more vibe. I want to look like active and youth and glowing, not cool and vampire-y look. But I definitely had moments really enjoy that, which is why I purchased this in the first. Then going to my eyeshadow palettes, I have a go of No Pan Left Behind. Originally I said I need to use at least the whole pan 10 times and No Pan Left Behind, but as I was watching other YouTubers, they're doing No Pan Left Behind styles, and I was like, you know, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, I would like to keep doing No Pan Left Behind. I have 3 eyeshadows put it in at the start of the year, and I No Pan Left them all by now. So starting with this one, I think is the first one, hit No Pan Left Behind, to hit the goal. I need to stop saying No Pan Left Behind, which is the Peri Pera Wonderful Rose eyeshadow palette. We have 8 shades here. I pretty much use every single shadow 1 time, but I did use the sparkle shadow 2 times, as well as the one next to it is more like a base shadow 2 times, as well as a darker, like emphasizing shade 2 times. I like this one. It gives really subtle look. I kind of still keep this palette in my collection every now and then if I want to add a bit of glitter to it. But at the same time, I also put in some single glitter eyeshadows. This is from EYESHADOW. I got it from like Advent Calendar. And this look, mermaid purple. I love it. But today, I just want to go a bit more like simple because I had a bit like swollen eyes to start. Had too much drink the last night, and then I woke up, my eyes is like completely swollen, so I wait until the second half of the day to actually start filming. I hope everything just looks a little bit better, but nevertheless, it's a good complementary palette. If you have it, I would consider you keep it, but the shades here are very daily. I know a lot of like K-beauties are for daily look or innocent look, where if you're looking at number 7 eyeshadow palettes or a lot of Western beauties, they're kind of dramatic, so it depends on your preference. So the next one that I finished the goal is the number 7 Seduced eyeshadow palette. I literally finished the goal today. I have the strawberry shades and the really bright pink shades need to be used. So I used the pink shade all over my lids, although my eye was very swollen and this is not the shade I meant to go for, but I did it anyway, so this is what it looks like. And then I top it out with the strawberry axe in the center to give that glittery look. And also use, let me think, Touch, Silk, and Fishnets, like the darker ones, to emphasize the outer corner of my eye. So all in all, everything is mostly used 1 or 2, all the shades mostly used 1 or 2 times. The one that I used the most is the shade Vamp. This is a brown deepening sort of emphasizing shades. I used it 4 times. So this to me is a still very daily neutral look, and I don't particularly like this pink one because this one kind of patchy on the eye, and then when I blend with another color from the same palette, it diminished so much and it turned itself from a red, pink, apple color to a berry color, and I'm like, this is not what it meant to. But everything else in this palette has been really good. I am not thinking getting rid of it just yet, unless I found a palette have almost identical story but performs better. So far keeping it in my collection. The last one that I finished No Pan Left Behind is my ABH Modern Renaissance palette. This is a palette where I use, I'm like, oh my god, no wonder ABH is a good quality. It is just much better. I have used up every single shade at least 1 time, but I have a lot of shades I used multiple times. With the Golden Ochre, I've used it 3 times, so this is a nice base shade. I've also used the 3 times to emphasize, as well as a whole bunch of other shades 2 times, including all these reddish color. They are actually really complementary when you do a berry look. So this is much a versatile, not just neutral, they're also orange, there's also pink, they're also berry. Great palette. I actually think if I have to keep one out of the 2, ABH is definitely staying and number 7 has to go. But I'm not to that stage yet. I'm just keeping all my shadows that I have no pan left behind. I'm trying to remember myself to take pictures so I can show you. I want to show you at the end of the year of all the palettes that I have no pan left behind. For that reason, although we have 20 products working in May, I have a few that I want to add into my no pan left behind series, like a separated project pan, but not in my 2025 makeup project pan. I picked some myself and then I random generated a couple as well. The one that I random generated is the Magic Spell eyeshadow palette, and I've used this already a couple times. This is a You Can Be palette, which is a C beauty that tend to be like a dupe for others, but I don't know what it's duping for. I love the variety shades in here, but I don't know if it's my shade. So I'm trying to no pan left behind it and see how I feel. So this is one of the palette. And then if you still remember, I have this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Verse palette from last year's mystery box, and I was like, oh wow, the shades are pretty. And when I was using it, I had such a mixed feeling about it, so I want to bring this out, no pan left behind it, just to see how I feel again, because I always trying to use it, but at the same time I came across in my mind of decluttering this quite a lot as well, and I'm like, really, should I not? So I'm gonna put in the project pan. Then I have one that I've actually decluttered already, but I recluttered. This is my first drugstore eyeshadow palette that I took with me when I gone for travel, where I was just starting doing makeup and I try to do it every day when I'm travel. So you can see the pan is all like in different shapes because it's got bended in the travel suitcase. This is the designer brand's 18 shades eyeshadow palettes in a tin pack. I love the formula when I first using it, and last year or the year before when I was using it in my project pan, I'm like, I'm gonna declutter, and I go through my declutter pile the other day, and this is the one that I want to reclutter. So I'm gonna no pan left behind this one as well. There are a few shades already in really good dent. Don't think I'll finish it or hit pan though, but I wanted to try. So we're gonna work on another 3 eyeshadow palettes for no pan left behind separate, but I'll just give you guys update every time when I do makeup project pan updates. That is all for today. So halfway throughout the year, we still have 20 products to work on, but I can see at least 3 is gonna come off the list very soon, and hopefully we'll get more progress throughout the year. Let me know what you think of my project pan if you're doing one as well, what you have in your project pan that's product you're working on. Comments down below, give a like if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribe if you don't want to miss out any of the project pans. I also do have skincare project pans as well. Thank you so much for everyone who's watched all the way out here. I really appreciate it. Let's stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!